Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We can say
Welcome back. We can now. Well, we said it last time, but they were pre-recorded.
They
So
were.
officially, Happy New Year.
that. Yeah, officially,
Yeah.
we fooled you guys.
Yes. Haha. Magic of television.
And editing.
Yes.
How was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was poorly.
What?
Yeah,
this
man.
is news to me, actually.
No, I had that horrible flu thing that was going around.
Yes, it seems
Yeah.
to be kind of back with a vengeance
Yeah.
this time.
Well, I had
around.
the flu jab. Didn't fucking touch it.
Did it actually affect you?
Mate, I was,
Really?
yeah, ill. In bed, ill, poorly.
Shit, I would have thought that this time around they were a bit more careful and that wouldn't have happened.
No, man.
I was all right because I have to have the flu jab because I'm asthmatic.
Yeah.
My normal thing is I get a flu jab 2 days later, I'm ill.
Yeah.
That's it, flawed.
No, I was proper poorly.
You know what? This is actually a good thing to talk about. We're going to come back to this in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah, so okay, you were poorly.
Yeah, we're
What-
back. Yeah. I had the flu jab, and because of my egg allergy, I have to have the egg-free flu jab.
Of
So I'm
course.
probably down to that.
Yeah, you think
Egg
so.
stops everything. I
Have
just
eggs.
can't have it.
I didn't know you had
Have
an egg
eggs.
allergy.
Yeah, man, yeah, don't
this
kill
is
me.
all new.
Yeah, poorly. So yeah, half of Christmas wiped out. But yeah, full on busy, good fun. Just happened yesterday, didn't it? It's just gone already. It's just like,
Mate, it
I'm
feels
back
like I
at
just
work.
blinked.
What the hell?
Yeah, blinked and we're back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Actually feels like we were in here yesterday.
it does feel like we were in it yesterday.
I do like it. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
I just look directly
there are
at the
worse
camera and
places
it's
to
on.
be.
Yeah.
But,
It's
you
true.
know.
Like prison.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back. Minus the Mirage. He's tired.
Yes,
Again.
minus the Mirage.
Poorly tired.
I had a feeling today. I don't know why. I just had this feeling.
Well, I
yesterday.
thought New Year, we thought we'd had the Christmas thing at his church, and he's like, oh, yeah, we're going to do some more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not here.
But saying that, mate, I've vaped since New Year's Day, so my New Year's resolution's
You
gone out the
fucked it
window
up.
already.
You
Mate,
fucked
day
it up.
one.
Shit. So what's the percentage?
It's a work in progress.
There's a percentage, isn't there, about people that do their New Year's resolutions, and it's like 16% quit on the first day or within the first 3 days.
Yes, I'll take that. I'm in the
Rather
top
than
16%. I'll take it.
You're in there, mate.
Better than the
That's
quiz.
That's out of millions of people. And you have a forfeit as well, which we still haven't arranged.
Yes. Yeah, Jen's obviously said what she thinks should be the forfeit.
I know, I like the idea.
Yeah.
Jen, call me. We need
Yeah.
to talk.
Yeah, so we'll get round to that. Maybe when it's a bit warmer.
No,
It's a bit
this
cold
is,
at the minute.
hang on a minute. This is making it more exciting when it's cold.
No.
There are punishments there.
No.
Stand
no.
outside completely starkers and dip in Swanswell Park.
Not quite that bad.
No, okay.
It's up there, but yeah. I don't know what will come out attached to me if I come out of Swanswell
That's true,
Park
actually.
naked.
That's very true.
But yeah, so we'll get to that. Yeah, I can wait.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
sure you
put
can.
that off.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah. So, how about you, mate?
It was good. It was good. Christmas was really good. It's a bit untraditional, actually. So we, as a family, normally do loads of food, get around together. But the year before last, 2024 Christmas, I was in hospital.
Yeah.
So I didn't do anything whatsoever besides eat shit hospital food.
Yeah.
You know,
make you
and
feel
the thing
worse.
is, they give you that one pig in blanket. What is all that about? One.
Yeah.
Anyway, this year around, actually, we kind of all thought, let's just get together and not cook.
Okay.
So we went out.
Yep.
We went out and we actually did something that we've never done. Well, we have, but many, many years ago. We went to an Indian restaurant. It was actually a pub in Leamington
Okay.
called the Nelson Pub or the
Yeah.
Nelson Inn or whatever it was. And their food was phenomenal. There was about 25, 26 of us. So it actually worked
Wow.
out quite well.
Yeah.
That's why. You see, it
Yeah.
actually probably worked out cheaper to do that than it would actually to
Yeah.
buy food for everybody. And it was nice to be able to sit down and catch up, chill, play games, whatever, which we did back at my brother's house. And I'm just not seen this side of Christmas for a long time, you know, and it feels, last year I missed out on so much. Oh, sorry, 2024 I missed out.
Yeah.
And didn't want to do that again. So we spent a lot of time together as a family. And then New Year's was actually a really quiet one. I was supposed to go out, but also my sister and my mum wanted to go out. So I said, why don't you guys go? Because they had tickets to go to this this New Year's party thing, whatever
Yeah.
it was. It was shit. They were back by 10:30.
Standard.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, because my dad was on his own, I said, you guys go. I'm going to stay at home. And I did. And it's probably the best thing I actually did. I really enjoyed it. I chilled out with Dad. Dad was in bed by 10:30. And I was just relaxing.
Nice.
Mum and sister came back. They watched TV.
Yeah.
I was asleep by 11:45, I think. No, I wasn't. It was about 1 o'clock. I was on the phone. But It was nice. It was really, really nice. It was good.
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it as much as it was busy. I enjoyed it, and we did the same. We stayed in. We went to the Raglan where we have the social nights in rugby.
Yeah.
We had a couple of drinks there, non-alcoholic drinks. Came home, got in pajamas, chilled out in the front room. Kids went to bed. Ray wanted to be woken up for midnight, so we had to stay up normally.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, I've been in bed before midnight. So we stayed up, watched Ronan Keating's pre-New Year show on BBC, and then
any good?
It was some old school Boys Young classics on there. You
Really?
know? Yeah.
I don't know many
Singing
of those
along,
songs.
you lie.
I know every single
And
one.
then, yeah, watched it. Woke Ray up. She came downstairs, saw the fireworks, back to bed. Job done.
Did you see the skyline?
Yeah,
It was something else, mate.
Huge.
I've never seen fireworks like that in my entire life.
No.
I thought fireworks were disappearing, and then that happened.
Yeah.
Never seen anything
that was
like
something
that before.
else.
Never seen it.
All I can say is Rachel from accounts must have put some money beside all year
Right.
to save up for those. You know what I mean?
Absolutely agree.
That's where all your money's going, folks. It's the fireworks
It's
on
the
New Year's Eve.
fireworks.
Yeah,
It's the
allegedly. Right. So, yeah, we're back. No will. But here we are, 2026, back in the seats.
Yes. Now I want to start something off, man. You know, I just mentioned.
Is
I'm going
this
to
a
come
New Year
back.
tradition?
No.
Okay.
No tradition. You know, I just mentioned about the flu jab, right? And I said I'll come back around to that.
Yeah.
So you got hit quite bad, right? Do you
Yeah.
normally get hit bad?
I don't normally have the flu jab.
Okay.
And then decided to have it this year. But it would seem to be worse. So
Okay.
I think going forward, I probably won't have the flu jab.
Okay. This might change your mind. So I normally get the flu jab.
Yeah.
I'm asthmatic, so I have no choice. And normally it knocks me for a 6. So prior to me falling ill in 2024, I had a flu jab and probably took a week before I recovered. It was snots, you name it, cold, headache, body ache, all that crap. But last year also, I didn't have any supplements of any form.
Right, okay.
Now, I'm going to swear by this now because this is completely changed.
There's
for
an
me.
endorsement coming, I can feel it.
No endorsement. Endorsement on your health, maybe. But I tell you, so since last year, June, July time, I decided it's time for me to take control of my health. And things that I did do, because I had my stoma bags taken out in June, I was like, right, this is the reset button now. So things that I did do, eat well.
Yeah.
Obviously spoil yourself every once in a while.
Yeah.
But supplements, things like magnesium, vitamins, all those things that your body actually does need, especially in this country, right? Because it's like
with no sun, no decent food.
Yeah, all those things. And I think that's the reason why I didn't get ill this time round.
Yeah, it could be something, you know.
Also, I've not had a cold.
I think I've had yours for you because I was poorly.
You get the little sniffly nose, which you're bound to get if you're walking out in the freezing minus 3 billion degrees out there. But honestly, no colds. Headaches are pretty much non-existent. Energy-wise, it's up.
Yeah.
And I think it plays a big part in your own mental health as well because it's a natural, magnesium is a natural mood lifter.
Yeah.
So all these things, definitely worth investing in.
Well, I put mine down to London because London's in my bad books anyway. And it came on the week after I'd come back from London. So I'm convinced I'll pick something up down there. Fuck London.
That's a love spud.
Yeah.
Well, you did the love spud for London, didn't you? So
yeah, that's gone. Use that one. But yeah, mate. So yeah, I'm back to 99% healthy.
Good.
I think.
You're smiling.
I'm smiling. Yeah, we're all right. Yeah, been busy. Got lots going on in the background.
Yeah.
Got the new app coming. We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
That's
exciting.
Coming along quite nicely. But yeah, here we are. Trauma management. Was what I think. After what we've gone through over Christmas, I think.
Oh, flip.
We've touched on it, I think, before about how you deal with stuff. I know Will and I doing the job that we do. I think we almost sort of take it for granted that we deal with stuff, and we probably don't.
Yeah.
But I'm very much still outside of work, put work head on if something was to kick off. You know, if I'm not one of these ones to run around my head's on fire. I kind of keep it level.
Yeah.
But I do resort to work mode, and sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing, especially when I end up shouting at people. You're like, no, I'm not at work anymore. Can't do that. So yeah, how do you deal with it?
I can do a comparison to what I used to be like.
Yes.
And then I'll explain how I am now. Before, burying my head in the sand, easy. It was easy to do, right? But then I used to shut myself off, which I think at the time you think it's the right thing to do because you have your way of dealing with it. But it has a huge detrimental effect, like going forward.
Yeah.
You at the time it feels nice to actually have no questions.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just
Are you okay and all that kind of shit. It's the worst thing when you're in that situation. But also, when you look at it from an outside view, the people that are asking you because they care.
Yeah.
And you'll always know who was actually there to care and who's there just to fill a void in their own life, right?
Yeah.
So it was literally, a lot of it was hide behind closed doors, drink. That was one, and a lot of people do that, and they think a glass of wine will do knock the edge off. Actually, no, it doesn't.
No.
In fact, it makes you think maybe I'll finish the bottle, right?
Yeah.
So,
and then the depressant side kicks in, and
right. Next morning's worse
Mm-hmm.
because you then start thinking, okay, right, I've got to really force myself to get through the day. When the solution was actually before you picked up that bottle, don't drink it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, I think being in hospital was one that really taught me a lot, mainly about myself. And I think before you can even learn how to manage trauma, you've got to learn more about yourself. What makes you tick?
Yeah.
What pisses you off? What makes you happy?
Yeah.
You know, all those sort of things, all those little mood lifters
Yeah.
that are there. And we all have them. Everybody has these mood lifters. But it's whether we take advantage of them or not, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the whole bad news travels fast, good news doesn't, right? But
Bad news sells.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then you also fall in self-pity, and some people quite like that. They think, okay, I want people to ask me how I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't get that regularly.
Yeah.
But ask yourself first, because if you feel that you're in a good position and you're okay, then so be it. Go with that. But if you keep convincing yourself that you feel like shit, that's
It's just going to
what you're gonna
continue. And then,
self-pity, self-wallowing. It's easily done, especially if you don't have the right people around you. So my way of dealing with it now is look at the positive side of things, look at the optimistic side of things, right? Okay, what could have happened and what can happen, right?
Yeah.
You can sometimes control your outcome.
Yeah.
Right? Some things are completely out of control. You know, I went through something recently that is completely out of my control. I could be sat here right now in 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
But I won't, because I know certain things are out of my control. There's nothing I can do. So I'm not going to wallow or sit there and make myself feel like shit when I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So I tend to use things that pick me up. Daily things, go to the gym. Think of workout plans. Like, I know I can't go to the gym right now because I don't have a car and my gym's quite far away. I can Uber it. There's a solution. Or I can there's an app called Better Me. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
So it's an app which actually allows you to do workouts at home. It's like calisthenics, your own body weight as stretches. Stretches are amazing. It's a great mood lifter as well, especially first thing in the morning. You can do these things at home.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to go out, that's fine. You don't need to.
Other options are available.
Loads of options are available.
Yeah.
But it's if you want to do that. And that's the thing. You've got to want the one.
That's the key bit, isn't it? Yeah.
And like, I tend to force myself to do things as well. Hydration, key. That's the main thing for brain functionality.
Yeah.
If you're not hydrated well enough, you'll confuse you. You get more confused. You get dizzy. You feel weak,
tired, and just
fatigue. All these things. So there are preventatives in place, and I have these preventatives in place all the time as kind of like collateral damage. Right before it happens, I'm already sorted.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you can put them in your daily routine and into your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Anyway, when something does happen, you're halfway prepared because you're doing what you should be doing anyway.
Exactly. But the thing is, when shit goes wrong, you're actually ready for it.
Yeah.
But you don't know because you're dealing with it. You're like, okay, right, I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
Like in shit situations, your brain works better. You know how to deal with it. You know, you can then not delegate certain things, but you can actually, you know who to turn to.
Yeah.
Right. You automatically think, right, I'm going to call this person, I'll call that person, whatever. I called you the other day, right?
Yeah.
Because I needed to talk to you. All these things are there because you can plan. You can start thinking of ways to get out of a situation.
Yeah.
Or handle a situation. Right. And that trauma is a hard one though. Trauma is really difficult. And dealing with trauma is different to dealing with a bad experience.
Yes.
Dealing with trauma, I think you have to let it happen.
Yeah.
You've got to let it consume you.
Yeah.
Because trying to push away grief or mourning is not something you should do. You have to have those moments to accept what's happened.
Yeah.
Right. Mourning is a huge process. Grief is a huge process.
Yeah.
Whereas if something's happened that you can control the outcome of, like, okay, if someone hasn't died, you can do better. You can convince yourself that things are going to be okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think because the trauma's a big thing. It's something huge, some big event that's gone on. Whereas, like I say, a bad experience is something that might not be a bad experience to somebody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's all consuming a trauma, you've got to let it ride out because, like you say, you can't control it. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You've just got to get head on straight, allow it to happen.
Yeah.
But then importantly, you've got the worst thing with it is it affects people at different times as well. So you could go through it and you could have all the fallout in one go.
Yeah.
Or 6 months later, you could have it suddenly come up and sneak up on you and go, right, okay, now we're going to talk about it. You're like, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
It's when you're ready as well.
Yeah.
It's when you're ready.
Yeah.
I think also if you do surround yourself with the right people, they already know.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, not everybody has that. And I think those kind of things are important. So this is quite harsh for me to say, but it's a very big fact as well. And it's something I've experienced and something I've done. Sift out the bad people around you. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
You don't need them. And you don't have to be like, fuck you. You kind of like you just let it happen. It will naturally fizzle out. Because if those people aren't worth your time, and they're not, and they clearly don't care about you enough, do you need them?
Correct. The only downside to that is it's only normally during some time when you need them, then you realise, oh fuck, they aren't there for me anyway.
Valid.
That's sometimes you have to go through that, and then you can come out the other side. Right, do you know what? I'm going to reassess everything that's going on. Look at my friend circle, my support network. You weren't there when I needed you. I'm now going to put you out of the circle of trust on the outside. It's up to you if you want to come back in and work your way back to there. However, if you don't, that speaks volumes.
That's what I mean in terms of like, you don't have to be an arsehole to them. Don't burn your bridges.
Yeah. Because you never know at some point. You never know if they're going through something themselves and they're not able to help. However, coming back to that conversation we spoke about the other week, it's a two-way thing. If you don't know they're going through something, then you can't do anything about that.
No.
And if it turns out that they couldn't help you because you were going through they were going through something, but then told you, then
But that's the power of talking, though, isn't it?
Of course it is.
So if you're close enough to that person, they're going to tell you anyway. So you'd know that.
Yeah.
But if they've gone from friends to an acquaintance, you kind of know what that relationship's like anyway.
Yeah.
But there are times where you have people that are around you that at that time probably weren't there for you.
Yeah.
But eventually come back. And they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been through it. I could write a book on some of the shit that I've been through.
You could.
I fucking could.
But it's bestseller.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I actually got approached recently about that. But I've learned a lot. And I can tell you right now, if I went through my initial feelings at any point, this conversation wouldn't be happening and I wouldn't be here right now. Yeah. I'm going to say that right now because it's about trauma management.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I think touching back on that, people around you, sometimes it's surprising. You have people around you that you don't consider close or in that inner circle, but something will happen and all of a sudden one of those will step up and you're kind of like, wow, okay, where did you come from? That, yeah. And people take you by surprise because people are good at doing stuff like that. But but it's all trial and error and it relies on something happening for the chain effect to take place.
Of course it does.
But yeah, like you say, it's the talking thing, you know. I mean, like I say, going back, I deal with stuff very much sort of work orientated. I'll take my own head off as much as I can and put work head on. But then at the same time, I'm lucky, very lucky in the support network I've got around me with Jen and the kids. And something can happen and Jen and I can sit down afterwards and we can talk about it. And I think that's important. That's key. It's that conversation and, you know, right, this is what's happened. What if didn't happen? So we can forget that because we can't control it. It's out there, out the way. Yeah. This did happen. This is how we dealt with it. This is what's going to happen going forward. And then that's what you work on. Yeah.
Yeah. And that seems to work really well for you.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, and it's personal, isn't it? You know, it works for me. It might not work for somebody else. I think, I'm 25 years in the job. So you kind of build that toolkit in
Yeah.
when you're dealing with stuff. And I mean, I know whenever I go to stuff at work, I always approach it, well, this isn't happening to me. So I'm able to distance myself from that.
Yeah.
But then when it happens to you, that's when
Different
the world
ballgame.
turns upside down, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
And I think that's it, though, isn't it? When like I met Jen, and you can see that she's got a real good heart of gold as well. And to be able to talk to someone that's so significant to you, especially your other half,
Yeah.
it almost resolves most issues because
Yeah.
they have solutions for you.
Yeah.
I think is most of the time, you know that whole saying, you give out advice, but you don't take your own, right?
Yeah, massively.
Facts. I'd listen to myself.
Yeah.
I listen to myself.
Yeah.
It's taken a long time to get it, but fucking hell. It's only when you're doing stupid shit that's when you don't listen to yourself, right? Right?
Yeah, I'll be all right. Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And then you look back afterwards and think,
Yeah.
that was stupid.
Sometimes you've got to be an outsider to yourself just to reevaluate the situation. Okay, what would I really do if I had a good head on me?
Yeah.
Those kind of things. I think exercise plays a big thing in this. And I know I keep going on about this, but it really does. Because the amount of positive endorphins it releases on a workout, you sleep better as well.
Yeah.
So all these things will help you get through certain situations. I went to the gym the other day after something had happened. I was like, I need to do something.
Yeah.
And it made me feel a bit better.
Yeah.
It really did. And a long walk.
Yeah. I think if you can identify stuff that keeps you grounded, and like you say, yours is the gym, yours is going out doing a walk. Mine was saying I like to go for a walk, or I'll sit there with Jen and the kids. If you can focus on that, and realise that that's still there, and put that as part of your coping mechanism, your plan. As long as you've got that first and forefront in your head, everything else you can deal with.
Sure.
I think if you lose track of that or you lose sight of it, then it becomes more difficult.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people listening can probably understand that. And unfortunately, some people don't have that. They haven't identified what it is. And that's key to it. You have to identify something that's going to bring you back down to earth and keep you thinking on the level.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I like that.
So we have been approached by Francis Jackson Homes, who are a housing developer over in Rugby and other places across the country.
I know the guys.
They reached out and sponsored us last year, and they've been very kindly coming back to us again this year. And they've sent in a little email.
Have they?
And they'd like us to read it out.
Go for it.
So this week's episode is sponsored by Francis Jackson Homes, and they are delighted to sponsor the podcast. It says, as a local house builder, they recognise the importance of men's mental health support and the need for open discussion regarding the challenges we all face.
How nice.
Mate, and that's as easy as that. That's all it takes.
Mate, guy,
get in touch.
So easy.
Tell us what you want to put out, and we'll put it out.
Perfect.
Get involved with us. Help us fund the podcast, and we'll help you and put some sponsorship out at the same time.
People believe in us.
Absolutely.
They really do.
One step at a time.
Little steps. Touching on the grief process a bit. So during Christmas, just before Christmas, I lost a friend.
Yeah.
And just after Christmas, my close friend had lost his mum. So 2 funerals in a week. So one on Monday, one on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So in that time, I didn't know how I was feeling.
Yeah.
Because it was all around Christmas. It was all around New Year's. And that was okay for me to not know how I was feeling because I didn't want to just place my emotions and deal with it because I needed to ride through it, right?
Yeah.
But I also had to think about how I am with other people. Like, I don't like being an energy vacuum. I don't want to go into a room moping and shit because if someone's having fun, I don't want to take that away.
Yeah.
So I did have moments of quietness and stillness and peace.
Yeah.
And walks, all those kind of things. And sometimes I would just literally whack on my headphones and just disappear for an hour or two.
Yeah.
Go to the gym, do those kind of things. I used to process a lot at night. So when everyone else was asleep in the house, and I'd just sit and I used to think about the good times with my friend or the conversations I had with my friends, photos and stuff.
Yeah.
And I had other friends that are friends of my friend as well that we used to share memories with. So those kind of things that really helped me get through this. My close friend's mum, I've known since I was a kid, but not massively, but it's always my friend's mum, right?
Yeah.
But I know how much that affected him. I saw him go through the process up to her passing, and it was only a couple of years ago he lost his dad.
Yeah.
and I needed to be supportive for my friends as well. So how do we do that? We share memories. You talk about the good things, and you laugh in certain situations. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's a funeral, you shouldn't laugh." Actually, sometimes you need to.
Yeah, if you'd gone through life knowing that person, and your general day to day was having a laugh, having the banter, winding each other up, taking a piss, then why shouldn't you? Because that's remembering them. That's their legacy. That's their epitaph, if you like.
Yeah.
You know, what you're passing on. This is what they'll be remembered for. It's not all dark and dismal.
It's not. It's not. And like me and one of our closest friends were sending photos to one another about a party we went to a few years ago, which was just after my divorce. And that day was one of the most funniest days of my life. And we shared those moments. And I think sometimes with grief, you just focus on the death.
Yeah.
Which most people do.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that's happening right there and right then, isn't it? That's what's...
You just start thinking about life without them and life going forward. We always speak to them again. We see their smile, those kind of things. But sometimes if you close your eyes, you can think about all the good times.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I think that's the process you've got to take. Like, think of the good times. You understand that they're gone. Yeah. But focus on the good times as well.
Yeah, massively. I mean, I lost my dad 17 years ago, near enough, 16 years ago now. But yeah, I got the phone call from stepmom to say that he passed away, and I'm like a million miles away. I'm like, well, what can I do? And I threw myself into work, didn't want to concentrate on it. They thought, well, I can't do anything, and if I sit around and dwell on it, I'm going to make myself worse. So I went into work, carried on. Bosses at work like, you need to take this time off. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Just let me get on with it. Got the funeral and everything out of the way. And then about 6 months later, bang, out of fucking nowhere, it was like, it hit. And he kind of like, yeah, I've not dealt with this. But yeah, and you go through, and like I say, people go through the different stages of grief at different times. And it's important to identify those, accept that they're going to happen. And like you say, you have to write them out. But yeah, I'll do it now. I mean, I'll sit in the garage, I'm working on a car, and I'm talking to the old man, as if he can hear me. But it's what I remember from when I was a kid growing up, working on cars and stuff. And you always have that. And like you say, as long as you can keep that in your head and you can share those and share it with your friend circle, they never go away. And it's just a way of us dealing with it and accepting it.
Yeah. See, you just smiled as soon as you mentioned your dad and saying you're talking to him. You smiled.
Yeah. I answer sometimes as well.
Okay, mate, now it's worrying.
Yeah, it's like Sixth Sense. I see dead people. But yeah, it is. And again, everybody's different. It happens at different times. People deal with things in different ways. But
there isn't a wrong way.
There isn't a wrong way.
There isn't a wrong way.
Anybody that tells you have to do X, Y, and Z is wrong, because it doesn't work like that. Everybody's different. If we were all the same, it'd be a boring place.
Exactly.
So people deal with things different ways. You just have to identify it yourself that you're going through it, and understand when somebody else is going through it, and empathise, put yourself in that position.
Yeah. I think it's just a bit of management as well, but there are things that can actually help, like the supplements I was saying. I know it sounds weird, I keep going on about this stuff, but these kind of are preventatives to getting you to that stage. Yeah. Not that I said it's gonna, like, when someone passes away or anything, you're just gonna sit there and feel nothing. No, it's not that. You will feel, you definitely feel. Yeah. But it's more about how you process things a bit better, and brain functionality is the key to this. It's the key to everything. Yeah. It really is.
Well, we've said it even with the group. You know, we're peer led, so everybody helps each other out. But if you're not strong enough at that moment in time to help yourself, then you can't help anybody else. And it's the same with this, isn't it? You know, you prepare yourself. Like say, you sort of subconsciously you're doing it daily routine, and when something does happen, you're already halfway along your coping mechanism.
Exactly. That's it. Coping mechanism. Yeah. That's the exact words.
Yeah. And that's it is literally that. And like again, it's different for everybody. Somebody will laugh, somebody will cry, somebody will get angry. But that's how they're dealing with it. And it's not them being a dick or them being sort of inconsiderate. That's them going through whatever it is they're going through. And good mates will identify that and allow them to go through it and not get annoyed with them, or not, you know, well, you haven't texted me in 3 days. Well, yeah, but I'm dealing with this. Yeah. Okay.
But also, you have friends that actually appreciate you telling them and give you the space that you require, and just say, look, you call me when you're ready to talk. Yeah. If you want to talk. Yeah. But I'm right here. But just check in, like drop them a message, say, just want to see you're okay. I'm here if you need anything.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah. And to me, if somebody comes to you and opens up like that, that shows you the value of your friendship. I had it. You rang me the other day when you were going through some shit. I had it last night. I'm at home and I get a message from a mate of mine from a long time ago who's going through some shit as well at the minute. But it was just like he was happy to just open up in a message. And he kind of like, my first words were, thank you for telling me. Because you kind of realise, okay, you're in a position, firstly, well done for saying something, but thank you for trusting me with it.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think that I can take anybody's shit. If somebody comes and wants to talk to me about it, I'm quite happy to talk about anything. But the fact that those people reach out, then you realise where you are in that planetary alignment of friendship.
Yeah.
So it gives you a good feeling, and then you kind of think, okay, right, they trust me. How are we going to get through it? And that almost gives you that. Right, I want to help you now. What can we do?
Yeah.
So
it changes the dynamics as well.
God, yeah,
it
massively.
really does.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had quite a few people reach out to me recently for two reasons. One, to ask if I'm okay, and also tell me their problems as well. And that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I've always got time for that. Now, I actually was funny because when this shit that happened to me recently, I was told to talk to someone because it might be useful.
Yeah.
And on the day that it happened, I didn't.
Yeah.
And that's purely because I wasn't ready. So I knew I just needed to process what just happened.
Yeah.
And have that time to just accept it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did. I even said to that person who said, look, you need to speak to someone. I was like, I will.
Yeah.
But I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And all of these podcasts, all of this mental health stuff has really helped me understand that. The power of talking is phenomenal. But you can't force it out.
No.
This is why you say on the walks as well, just come along. You don't have to talk.
No. What I like about the walks is you kind of are, as much as we say you're not forcing somebody to talk, you do find that you have to, because you're walking along the same path next to somebody, and it's pretty fucking rude if you don't say good morning. So that starts. But no, in all seriousness, you know, I mean, Liam came along to his first walk, put his hood up, didn't speak to anybody on the way around.
Yeah.
It happens. But once you realise that we're all travelling in the same direction, people have gone through shit, people are going through shit, they're there to help each other. And it is. I think the problem we have as a society as a whole is this whole stigma around being able to talk or feeling you're able to talk. Once you get past that and realise that for centuries, the reason people have got through shit is by talking. Yeah. You kind of like, okay.
Funny that.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm doing differently.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not broke, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So just talk. It's difficult, and it can be so hard. And I've been there and I understand it. It is so fucking hard to just have that. I think we need to have a conversation. And you kind of like, you almost play the EastEnders drum roll with it kind of thing. It's like, oh, fuck, what are you going to say? It could be something really small.
Yeah.
But as the person doing the talking, it's huge. But for the person that you're entrusting that with, it's huge for them as well. Because, again, it's that measure of the relationship. But once you've done it, it makes it so much easier for the next time. And there will be a next time, and there'll be a time after that. Yeah. But the more we get into the habit of just talking about it, airing it, like you say, take the time to digest it, understand it yourself, and let it happen. But then don't bottle it.
Don't bottle it. I refuse to bottle it. I knew straight away what I needed to do. Yeah. I knew straight away. So I was like, if I talk about it now, it's probably not going to make any sense. Yeah. And also, I don't think
emotion's going to be all over the place.
Yeah, and that's what it was. So I had to make some calls to the different family members, and I couldn't control myself. Yeah. And what was coming out was just complete and utter bullshit. And they're like, "What's actually going on?" Right? Yeah. So in the couple of days that I had, I composed myself. I did a lot of shit in the house that I didn't need to do, but it got done. Right. But I did that by myself. So I didn't shut myself away. I just did what I needed to do. Yeah, just distracted myself. But I was thinking. Yeah. I was thinking. And I watched a lot of Stranger Things as well. I think I probably missed a lot of episodes because I wasn't concentrating on it. Yeah, I watched a lot of it. But I don't feel good. Okay, let me make sure I'm saying this right. I don't feel good about what's happened.
Yeah.
But I feel good that I'm processing it the right way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because there's loads of different outcomes on anything that you do. And you just mentioned about talking to friends, right? When you talk to a friend, they're probably going through something similar.
Yeah.
You don't realize this. Or they've had that experience before. But friends I've spoken to said, oh, shit, I know someone who's been through that.
Yeah.
Or that happened to my wife, or that happened to my husband, or whatever. And you think, actually, I'm not alone.
Yeah. How many times have we said it in here and you're in that goldfish bowl moment.
Yeah.
You're the only one going through it and you don't realise the people outside looking in like, you're not on your own. But you get so consumed by that, oh, fuck me moment.
Yeah.
You forget everything else.
Yeah. And also, we always think about, the whole why me thing.
Yeah.
Why did bad things happen to me? Stop for a second and think, what about all the good things that have happened to me?
Yes.
Which are probably a lot more
than the bad.
And this is why I said people talk about the bad shit more than the good shit, right?
Yeah.
Even ourselves.
Yeah. And you become focused on, like you say, the why me. What you might have had a run of bad luck, a couple of bad things might have happened, but you're here and you've got to this point.
Yeah.
So there's been many more good things before the bad things happen. Yeah. And if you can focus on those and just, okay, this is a pretty shit time. However, this is the other side of it. And like we say, it goes back to the journaling and things like that. You can put stuff down, you can write stuff down, come back to it, read it again, and then realise you've got the strength to get through stuff.
You know what I really want to talk about?
What's that, mate?
I have been thinking of ways we can actually get people to listen to us more.
Okay.
And also people to get involved.
All right.
So do you know of anyone that could potentially sponsor us?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, mate, because it reminded me that we've got a sponsor email.
Oh, tell me more.
So we have been approached by Francis Jackson Homes. We are a housing developer over in Rugby and other places across country.
I know the guys.
They reached out and sponsored us last year, and they've been very kindly coming back to us again this year. And they've sent in a little email.
Have they?
And they'd like us to read it out.
Go for it.
So this week's episode is sponsored by Francis Jackson Homes, and they are delighted to sponsor the podcast. It says, as a local house builder, they recognise the importance of men's mental health support and the need for open discussion regarding the challenges we all face.
How nice.
Mate, and that's as easy as that. That's all it takes.
Guy,
get in touch.
So easy.
Tell us what you want to put out, and we'll put it out.
Perfect.
Get involved with us. Help us fund the podcast, and we'll help you and put some sponsorship out at the same time.
People believe in us.
Absolutely.
They really do.
One step at a time.
Little steps. With our love spuds and love plums, right?
Yeah.
I want to challenge our listeners. This is for you guys out here. Right?
Okay.
Okay, this is a real good one. It's only going to take like a minute or two, if that, to write down 5 good things that have happened this year already.
Yeah.
Okay. 5. So this is coming out on Thursday. This year already. What's the date? Thursday, 7th, 8th, right?
8th on Thursday.
Okay, so on the 8th of Jan, what 5 good things have happened?
Yeah.
And then write 2 bad things have happened. I can guarantee it's going to take you longer to find the 2 bad things than it will the 5 good things.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they will be when you write them down, you'll realise that the 2 bad things probably aren't as significant as the 5 good things.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah. Just look at the good things, because we've got so much good shit around us. I'd say probably the only bad thing right now is media. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, hugely.
Because that's influencing our daily thoughts, right?
Yeah. I was having a conversation at work today about that exact thing, about how bad the social media side of things is, and just media in general, because again, bad news sells. You don't hear good news stories on the news. That's why I don't watch the news anymore, because it's just full of bad shit.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I might switch off.
Subconsciously, I sort of pick up on stuff that might have an effect on me, and the rest just white noise.
I think the only thing right now is snow. I'm thinking, fucking snow, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I'll tell you now, at 5:30 this morning, -4 on the push bike, and then it started snowing. I was like, yeah. So that's going on one of the bad things. Yeah, it was
But
cold.
you made it safely.
Correct, I did. I made it safe.
That's the good thing.
Yeah, Jen messaged me saying, I was really worried about you this morning. You really think about push bike in this weather. I was like, what's the worst that can happen? And I'm going down one hill this morning, and the back wheel is going all over the place. I'm like, yeah, I can see what she's saying.
Too Fast and Furious on your push bike. Yeah. I get it.
Drifting around roundabouts.
I get it. But the conversation you had and how it's made her feel is the positive, because
Yeah.
you said, I'm safe, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
It was. Remember the old Peter Kay sketch? It was like, ring 3 times when you get in. I won't answer. Just let the phone ring 3 times. So you would say. So we had the conversation, and I said, I'm coming to do the podcast. And she said, just text me as you're on the way to the train station, so I know you're all right.
That's cute, though.
See, yeah,
that's cute.
What you think is the life insurance?
That's right. Maybe
Joking.
she's like taking the chain off the bike.
Joking. No, she is good as gold like that. And the reason I'm on the bike at the minute is because the car broke at the weekend. So yeah,
I saw a bit of that.
wheelless.
Yeah. I saw it on. I think it was on the.
It's hopefully
Facebook,
by the time this comes out, it'll be fixed.
Let's hope.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
It's being sorted tomorrow or yesterday if you listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be back on the road.
But you're here.
I'm here.
You're healthy.
Just about.
Good thing out of a bad situation.
Exactly. All things come.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
That's my point about like listing good things as well as bad things.
Yeah.
You don't need to. And good goals. And actually, that's one thing I've noticed a lot. I don't know if you have on Instagram, Facebook and stuff, because I do. I'm nosy.
Yeah.
Who isn't? People are really setting goals. And I can see a few people are actually still doing what they said they were going to do. And I like that. It's obviously easy to see shit on Facebook and Instagram. Whether they're doing it or not, I don't know. But
Yeah.
if they have that positive outlook and they're posting it, it's a big difference to what I saw a few years ago. Negative shit. Now
Yeah.
people, I urge people, if you set goals, don't just do weekly, monthly goals. Do daily ones as well, just little ones.
Yes. Just one thing. Just one thing a day, just to do something that's
Yeah.
positive. Yeah.
It could be something like have half a teaspoon less of sugar today.
No.
I know you will. Eat half a Cadbury's dairy milk. Nope.
There's no such thing as half a Cadbury.
Half a what?
Wash your mouth out. No, it's right. Again, I've spoken about it in work today. You know, the danger is, what I don't like about social media is the whole keeping up with the Joneses thing and the false personas and everything else.
Yeah.
And sometimes you've got. I do some proper digging and I go full investigative mode on it, and you sort of go back through all their previous posts and you just see, has this trend carried on? Is this genuinely them, or is this something they're picking up on? So that's why I would. My only caution around it is do a little bit of work on them first. Don't get sucked in because are they playing into the ideal world, or is this something genuine? But
if people want to get sucked in by mine, feel free, because after June of last year, it's all positive stuff.
Yes,
because it's all been the stuff that I've been working on.
Yeah,
and I urge people every single day, if you got something positive to share, fucking do it.
Yes,
do it.
Yes,
but be true to yourself. Are you actually doing it?
Yeah.
Don't bullshit it.
Yes, 100%. Which brings me nicely onto our app.
Go for it.
So, I have a stupid idea, Vish.
I like your stupid idea.
It's not a stupid idea. So, we spoke about the plaques on the benches, which we're getting rolled out. So, right back at the beginning, when Jen and I were having this conversation about how do we get things out there to help people, the plaques on benches came up. And she said, have you thought about designing an app? And I'm like, I can't fucking do that.
You know what? You need to get Jen in here.
Yeah, she's the brains on the organisation, man, I'm telling you. So we're now at a stage where you are able to use AI-assisted products to help you build such things. There's an app. Why is there not an app for it? Let me build one. So for the past, week, 10 days, I've been beavering away at something. So we're almost at a stage where we can release it. There's some of the lads in the group testing it, helping us out, tweak it. Yourself has been on there. So we're pretty much close to where we want to be. However, my idea for the app was, we have our WhatsApp group, which is brilliant for the conversations. We have our Facebook group. We have our website. We have the Instagram. We have TikTok, all that shit. It's all in different places.
Yeah.
And like we said the other week, why do you have to keep going scrolling for stuff everywhere when we can have it all in one shop?
One hub.
So, the idea of the app, we have a community space. We can have conversations like we have in the WhatsApp group, conversations we have on the podcast. I've written in a journal, which you can either type into or you can talk into to record your journal entry for the day. That saves on it. Nobody else can see the journal. That's yours.
It's personal.
Yeah. Private. There's a care plan for those of you that suffer with their mental health. You understand what I'm saying with that in terms of emergency contacts, what your triggers are, what your safety measures are, what you can do to remove yourself from that. Again, that's personal and private. But with any good care plan, somebody else needs to know about it. So be very trusting in who you share that with, next to kin or emergency contact. So at least if you're in a moment of crisis, somebody can understand what you're going through and what you need to get out of it. There's a streak. We like the streak. So a daily check-in. How's your mood today? And to sort of encourage people to use it and get involved with it. The more days consecutively you do, you build your rankings up. It's some kind of a little game, but it gives you a little bit of reward at the end of it.
It's like an incentive. That's
like an incentive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you fall off and you forget to do it, it's not going to beast you for it. It's like, okay, we've slipped here.
Yeah.
What can we do? Get on with it. Get back on hold. So yeah, that's all in the app. But I was keen to get it out because I want, like you say, everything in one place.
Yeah.
Emergency contacts are in there. There's a whole host of partner agencies and support networks that you can reach out to. They're all in there. So yeah, watch this space. The next couple of weeks.
I'm excited.
But the key thing for me is the journal bit.
Yeah.
You can log into it at any point. Type it away. Speak to it. If you're too busy to type, speak to it.
Speak to it. Yeah.
It'll record it or turn it into text to talk. And that's there. It saves. It's like a diary. And like you said, you can then go back into it, read through it at moments of when you're in darkness, difficulty, whatever it is, read back through it. You've got it there.
You know, journaling as well, just to add a bit on that. A lot of people think journaling is just to write down your bad shit.
No, man. Put the wins in there.
Put everything in there. The things that make you feel good, the things that make you tick. Honestly, it's worth it. Like, especially if you're going back to read it.
Yeah.
You don't just want to read your bad experiences. Sometimes it's a good thing to make you realize it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah.
And go back to it. But if you write down the things that make you feel good and your good experiences, then you'll be like, it's all worth it.
Yep.
It's all
and
worth
it gives you that grounding. It gives you that, this is the reason for me to carry on. You know, whether it's the wife, the kids, the dog, the cat. Cats.
Fuck cats.
Anything. You know, if that's your motivation, that's your drive, keep it forefront of what you're doing.
Exactly. Mate, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, so am I. I'm tired, but I'm very excited about it.
Well, what a start to the year, though.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Because that'd be really, really good for just people to go to one place and not have to go to several different avenues. And I noticed on there that I had like a list of like areas that people can contact as well. Like it's almost like a directory as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, and I forgot one of the other key bits, Vish. So,
come on, Dan.
If you're in a moment of, oh, fuck me, I don't know what I'm doing. I need some help. I need to chat to somebody. There is a reach out feature installed in it. So it's not a replacement for emergency services. If you are in a moment of crisis and you need urgent medical help, then obviously it's 999 as you would normally. However, if it's I'm feeling pretty fucking low, I could do go for coffee, is there anybody out there? You flick a button, it alerts anybody using the app at the time that you've pressed the button. They can check where you are.
What?
You can have a conversation. You can arrange to go have a coffee. You can have a private message separate from that. Find out what's going on.
That is really good.
Yeah, that's taken a little bit of work around the legalities and things like that, but we've ironed those out. So yeah, there's that feature. It works. I've tried it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any ridiculous loud noises. It just sends you alert through the app. But yeah, that works. And that comes back to the benches thing. That was what the whole idea around it was. If you're sat out somewhere in the middle of a park feeling lonely, there's a plaque there. Use the scanner, take the QR code, download the app, press that button.
Brilliant.
And for all you know, there's somebody around the corner using the app that can say, right, what's up? What's going on?
That's
Let's go for coffee.
Mate. That is really,
So, yeah.
really good.
Start of January with one idea down.
Mate, that is brilliant. Honestly, that's a fantastic start to the year.
It'll be
mate.
good.
Yeah, I think so. And the amount of positive this is going to bring as well. Flipping heck.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, this isn't
It's
a
not on
stupid
me,
idea.
mate. It's not on me. Not on me.
Yeah, well done, Jen, innit?
Yeah, well done, Jen.
Yeah, well done, Jen. Well done, Jen.
Love Spuds.
Love Spuds.
I am, aside from being fucked off with London and my flu, I'm out of Love Spuds because I had a good Christmas and I had a good New Year. So my Love Plums this year already, instead of Love Spuds, Love Plums this week.
Yeah.
Family time.
I agree.
Loved it.
Yeah.
As much as it was stressful, as much as I was fucking tired by the end of it, the kids were properly wound up, running around like lunatics. But I'm like, do you know what? I did that as a kid. That was me. So enjoy it, embrace it.
I'm glad you said that because I've got a love plum as well, and it's pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's also knowing that you know, when shit goes wrong, who's around you. And I've noticed even more so over the past few days that how important family is.
Yeah.
It's always been, you know, I'm really close to my family, really, really close. But, you know, when people turn up, even when you tell them not to, that shit is special.
Yeah.
That is special. At the time, you think, fuck's sake, what'd you come for?
Actually, I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's knocked me out of my funk a little bit. And, you know, it's made me think, actually, I needed this.
Yeah.
Maybe you rocking up made me talk a bit
That jolt to the system sometimes just to reset everything. Yeah.
So it's also made me think, you know, you can be that person for someone else as well. So, yeah, I've got a love plum. That's a love plum. And I think it's just appreciating what I've got around me. And fucking life is good. Life is really good. Despite what it throws at you, we have been put on this planet to fucking be challenged, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's how we deal with each challenge.
If life was easy, everybody'd be completing it.
And we'd be bored.
Well, damn right we'd be bored.
Yeah. We'd be fucking
We'd be
bored.
praying for some chaos.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right, mate. And every day's a challenge, but it's how you turn the challenges into positives.
Yep. And I do. And I do every day. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and think, fuck, not again. But I'm stronger from it.
Yeah.
I'm stronger from it. And I said to somebody just the other day on the phone, I thought, you know what, I'm being tested, but it's fine.
Yeah.
If I'm being tested, let me be tested.
Yeah.
And I show you how good I am and how strong I am and how I can get through shit.
Yeah.
Everyone has those moments of weakness where you just want to sit and cry and just like lock everyone out. Cool, do it.
Yeah.
You need to.
There's no reason you can't.
Yeah.
But like we've said about it before, it's how long you do it for.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're human. It's a natural,
it's allowed.
normal
It's completely
response.
allowed.
Have that time.
Yeah.
Address it, deal with it, and use that to push forward.
I'll use this as a really good example as well, actually. This is still my love plum. It's kind of extended. Earlier on, love plums, yes. Earlier on, you texted me and said, am I coming in today?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was a fuck yeah, I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
And if I was sitting at home moping, what am I going to be doing right now?
Yeah.
I was working. Yeah, I'm still would have been working.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly what I wanted to do at the time. This is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And what I've also just realized as well is that I've probably shared, without sharing, that I'm actually all right.
Yeah. Yeah. When I spoke to you on Saturday, Saturday? Sunday.
Yeah.
Jen was in the kitchen, we were having a conversation, and I put the phone down, she was like, oh, fuck. I was like, yeah. And she went, is he all right? I went, I think so. I said, we've had a conversation. I said, yeah, I think he's all right. I said, and he's worrying about the podcast on Tuesday. And she's like, for fuck's sake. I was like, yeah. I said, that's Vish. I said, but I think at the same time, it's going to help him.
Yeah.
And I was very much of, you know, if you need to take the day off, take the day off. If not, fucking get your ass in and we'll talk about it.
I don't like shying away from difficult situations either.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
At one point. It usually would have been just lock the door.
Put the lights on, go upstairs.
Put the lights on, go upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'd do. But now, no. Face on, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Face on. And everything becomes easier.
Yeah.
You know, it does become easier. And I urge anyone to just don't be afraid to say what's on your mind, but do it the right way.
Yeah. Like we said, give yourself time to deal with it in your head or accept it in your head. You're not going to deal with it straight away because that's what you need everybody else for. Accept it in your head, understand that it's happening, then talk about it.
Yeah.
Share it.
Yeah. You know what my mum does when she knows I'm going through shit? She does this thing. Mum's not a hugger.
Yeah.
She's not a hugger. She'll come up to me. And she's tiny little thing. She's like 4 foot nothing. She'll just come and just
scrub the top of your head.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I know that's her just saying, it's all right. I got you.
Yeah.
It's a comfort thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And they know. And they know that you know. Yeah.
They know.
Yeah. It's just the little things.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think, I'm feeling really good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, welcome back to the new year, mate. Welcome back to the podcast. I think that's us for today.
It is. Any updates before we go?
Right. So this goes out on Thursday. So tonight, social night at the Raglan in Rugby.
Okay. Yeah.
Saturday of this week, first walk of the new year.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Well, no, it's not because John had one on Saturday.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he did one on Saturday. So first family walk of the new year.
Nice. Okay.
We're in rugby this month.
Mm-hmm.
So we've decided we're going to do one a month in each of the 3 different walk locations. So the last one we did was at the War Memorial Park.
Yep.
So it's this turn, it's the one in rugby. So 10 o'clock, Saturday morning, meeting at the Tuning Fork Paddle Halton Co-op, little get-together there. Set off at 10, go off for a nice walk if it doesn't snow in. Anybody's welcome. Husbands, wives, girlfriends, partners.
Dogs.
Yes. Aunts, aunties, uncles, grandparents, kids, whoever, just bring them along.
Aunts and aunties.
Aunts and aunties, yeah, I knew where I was going with that. It's been a long day. Bring everybody along, because like we said, we understand the stigma, we understand the sort of anxiety around meeting people for the first time. If you've been pouring it off because you feel like that, then this is the opportunity. Bring somebody with you.
Yeah. Because bring your support network.
Of course it is. Yeah, just bring them out, and then you realise we're not all bad people. We're all right. You can talk to us. Yeah. Maybe next time you want to come on your own. If you don't, then bring your support network again. Just keep doing it until you feel comfortable. So yeah, this Saturday, Halton Rugby, 10 o'clock.
Brilliant.
And I think that's it.
That's everything.
That's it. That's all the padmin, as Will likes to call it.
Element of P.
Yeah, so we're back. We're here again next week. Maybe the Mirage
Maybe
if put in an appearance.
Fucking Mirage.
In fact, he's got to be here next week because we've got guests coming now for the next couple of weeks.
We have.
We've got a busy lineup.
Yeah, we have. Exciting. Next week's one is going to be good.
And I also have somebody else in the works that's going to come in.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll get that booked in. But yeah, I think we've got guests for the next 3 episodes, I think.
Fucking brilliant.
Smashing it.
Yeah, man. Get in.
Wicked. And on that note,
yes,
I will see
you
next
Thursday.
Woohoo! See, first one of the year.
I know, bang.